Welcome to Recreation SolidWorks CADCam Practice 37. Today we are going to create knuckle joint. Here is the detailed drawing of the knuckle joint. Here side view, front view, top view. When we are analyzing the detailed drawing, we can see that here we have a sphere connected by a cylinder, and then the cylinder drafted down to a smaller cylinder, and then we also have the feature where it's cut through the top and bottom over here, and then left and right over here, and then we also have a through hole over here and here. So with the simple features like cos extrude, cut extrude, and revolve, today we are going to create this model, which is the knuckle joint. So let's begin. Okay. For the first, we are going to create a sphere. For the sphere, I'm going to use the front plane, create a sketch, and then I'm going to use midpoint line. So to create a sphere, we are going to draw a semicircle, and then use the 3-point arc to create the semicircle. And then to make sure the semicircle follow the length of this midpoint, drag the center of the semicircle to the origin. And finally, we are going to give the dimension. This is about 30. Alright, our sketch is fully defined. Exit sketch. Go to the feature. You can see the revolve base feature. Click on that. And then click on this line. So you can see that it will create the sphere. Within a simple sketch of semicircle, we can create the sphere with the radius of 15. Okay, once we create the sphere, we are going to create the cylinder over here. The distance is 47. And the radius is 25, which means diameter is 25. For this, I'm going to use the right plane, create a new sketch. Using the circle command, I'm going to select the center at the origin, and then give the dimension, which is about 25 diameter. Exit sketch. I choose the right plane because when you see at the detail drawing, it's also choose the center point. So center point of this drawing is the right plane, and then we are going to use the features of extrude, and then the distance is 47. Click OK. So we created the cylinder, and then next we are going to downdraft the cylinder to the smaller cylinder. So the total length from here to here is 80. So once we minus 47 and 15, we will get 18. The distance is 18. So now we are going to use the reference plane to create a plane at the distance of 18. So go to the plane, reference geometry, select plane, and then I'm going to select this face, and the distance is 80. Alright. So to downdraft the cylinder, we have to create two sketches. One sketch follow the radius of diameter of circle is 25, and then we are going to draw another circle follow the dimension of 15. Alright. So first of all, I'm going to select this face and create new sketch. Just using convert entities, I can create a circle which follow the dimension as this cylinder. Exit sketch, and then I'm going to select on plane 1, new sketch, and then I'm going to create a circle centered at origin. The dimension is 15. Okay, exit sketch. So once you created like this, just go to lofted base feature. At the profile, you just select the sketch tree and sketch for profile. So you can see that the cylinder will be downdraft from 25 diameter to 15 diameter, and click OK. So we already created the downdraft cylinder. I'm going to hide the plane. Now we are going to create the cylinder with the distance of 30 and the diameter of 15. So I'm going to select this face, create new sketch, and then use the vertices. Alright, like this, using the extrude base with the length of 30 mm. Alright, so we have the basic design. So now we are using cut extrude. First of all, we are going to cut the upper and lower surface, followed by the right and left surface over here, and finally we are going to create a hole at here and here. So let's begin. So we are going to cut the top and bottom layer. So we are going to follow the side view. Alright. So I'm going to select right plane, create a new sketch, and I'm going to use the center rectangle, and then make sure the edge of the rectangle point at the here. Alright, and then I'm going to select the here and convert to this. So, we cannot use this one, just delete. I'm going to create another circle from the center. Alright, so now you can see that it follows the radius at the circle. Okay, so I'm going to give the dimension about the distance is 20, and the diameter of the circle is 30 as well. Okay, So now we are only going to cut this top area and bottom area. Using the trim entities, I'm going to trim all the extra. Alright, so just delete any dimension. Okay. I'm going to give the dimension again, which is what? Okay. So we have the top and bottom layer which we are going to cut. So our sketch also fully defined. Exit sketch. We are going to use cut extrude feature and then use the command through all book. Click OK. So now you can see that we already cut the top and bottom layer as same as the detail drawing. So next we are going to cut the volume over here. Alright, for that I'm going to select this face, create a new sketch, and then yes, I'm going to convert the circle entities. Again, I'm going to use the center rectangle attached to here, and the dimension for this is here is 7. Alright, so you can see that our sketch is fully defined. I'm just going to trim this area, this area, this and this. Alright, so we are going to cut this 2 area and this sketch. Extrude cut. Now we are going to use the blind and 15 the line. Alright, make sure that the direction at the correct position. So now you can see that we already cut over here and here. Finally, we are going to create a hole over here and here. Okay, for that, just click on the surface, create a new sketch. I'm going to zoom it, and then select on the circle. Create a circle like this. Give dimension, which is about 12 the diameter. And then okay, do the sketch. Extrude cut to all both. Again, one is complete, another the final hole over here. Create new sketch. Again, you just create a circle at here. So it follows from here to top, the length is 7.41. From center to this edge is 7.5. The diameter of the circle is 15. Oh, 5, sorry 5. Alright, so our sketch is redefined. Exit sketch, extrude cut, draw both, and yes. So finally we complete our knuckle joint 3D model. Within a Revolve feature, post extrude and Loft, with few cut extrude feature, we complete our knuckle joint model. So if you want to create a hole, either you can use the cut extrude, or even you want to use the hole wizard, you just click on the hole wizard and then make sure you select this, which is the hole, and then make sure you select the dimension correctly. So our diameter is 12, and here you can see the tolerance and precisions. Make sure the diameter is 12, and then the end condition you create through all. So once you select this, just click on the position and select this surface, and make sure you bring at the center of the origin and click OK. So you can see that it will create a hole over here which is equivalent to the cut extrude feature that I mentioned earlier. So same for this, you just create another hole wizard, click on this, and the dimension is 5 diameter, and then go to the position, click on the surface. But now you have to click here, and then you make sure you give the dimension to the center point from here to here, which is 7.5, and here to top, which is 7.41. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so just like that you will create the new hole using the hole wizard. So that's all for this video. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for more video. Thank you.